Hi, I'm Amy, and I want to share one of my very first major manifesting stories with you. And this one, I always forget about it because it was so long ago, um, but it's actually really a brilliant one. So, I wanted to go on this cruise, and I realized the lighting's sort of weird, so I'll insert it so you can see the brochure better. This cruise was November 11th to the 18th, 2001. Very specifically, the cruise itinerary was Half Moon Cay, Bahamas, Ocho Rios, Jamaica, Georgetown, Grand Cayman, and Playa del Carmen and Cozumel in Mexico. I believe it's the Western Caribbean. So this was the type of cruise where they had like workshops and seminars and all that kind of stuff. That's why it was just that particular week. And I really wanted to go. But I really wanted to go because I wanted to go on a vacation. But I didn't have the money. I was like freshly out of college, wasn't making enough money to go on something that expensive. So I had been learning how to manifest more specifically. And this is like before the YouTube days. So like I did not have thousands of YouTube videos at my disposal getting information. I was like, I had like 4 books that I was working off of. And so I did some affirmations. I did some belief work. I believe I did some visualization. I don't remember exactly everything I did, but I do know I wrote some stuff down and I worked on, convincing myself, oh, I see myself on the cruise and I'm going on the cruise and the money's taken care of and I don't have to worry about the payment and things like that. So that particular cruise, the one November 11th to the 18th, 2001, came and sailed away without me because I was unable to manifest the resources to go on it. Of course, I felt, bummed out or whatever, but it wasn't that big of a deal. I moved on with my life. And because the cruise had come and gone with that end date, I forgot about it. I stopped manifesting it and totally forgot about it. Now, 2 years later, now before you panic and think, oh my God, it took this woman 2 years to manifest a freaking cruise. Yeah, but it doesn't take that long. It was because I stopped manifesting it and I moved on, and it just didn't happen naturally in the course of my life because I had done the manifesting work. Don't worry, my manifestations don't take that long now, and yours may not either. However, 2 years later, I get a phone call from a friend of mine, and she actually lived all the way across the country from me, so it's not like someone I hung out with in person. And I didn't even know her when I'd been manifesting the first cruise, so she didn't know about that. And she called me, and she's like, hey, so I booked this cruise like months ago to go with my sister, and it's prepaid, non-refundable for both of us. And now my sister can't go. And my husband can't go because he is working and he can't take the time off work. And it's in 2 weeks, and I don't want to go by myself. And I feel like it'd be a huge waste of money to not go at all. So I started thinking about who might be able to go with me, and you crossed my mind because you have a really flexible schedule. You work for yourself. Because she's like, people just can't take off work that fast. So she said, would you do me a favor and go on this cruise with me? But because it's last minute and you're doing me a favor, don't worry about paying for the cruise. It's already paid for. Just show up, have your own spending money. So I said, oh my gosh, really? That's okay? Like, she's like, yeah, that'd be great. So I end up going on this cruise with her, 7-day cruise. This is Holland, America. I think we were on Carnival. We ended up on a Carnival cruise. So we go on this cruise, great time, have a fantastic time. It's not until like months later that I get home and I run across the brochure. Because I'd forgotten about it. And I'm looking at the itinerary for the brochure for the original cruise I'd manifested, and I realized, oh my God, we went to the exact same freaking ports. We went to Ocho Rios, Jamaica, we went to Cozumel, Mexico, and we went to the Grand Cayman Islands, or whatever we went to. So, now the only one we didn't go to was the one in the Bahamas, which was a private island, so says the brochure. But that doesn't matter to me because it turned out to be exactly what I wanted. I got the cruise, I didn't have to pay for it, I had a wonderful time, the same exact ports, and it really gave me that belief in manifesting because it wasn't just like, I manifested a trip. I manifested the exact trip I wanted. Now, some of you might think, well, you didn't get the original trip and you didn't get to go to all the workshops and the seminars. But the truth is, like, I really just wanted to go on vacation. And I was trying to convince myself, like, oh, I can, manifest to go on this vacation as long as I'm doing something else, like these workshops and seminars, which isn't really the point of why I wanted to go. So, manifesting is really amazing. It works. And the more experiences you have where you get exactly what you want, the more you can manifest and the faster you can manifest. I manifest very quickly now. I think maybe something like this would take me anywhere from 1 to 3 months to manifest at this point, if I really wanted to. Actually, I could probably manifest it faster because I've already done this. Once you manifest something specifically, you can usually manifest it faster. But if I want to manifest something at this level, I could definitely do that. So happy manifesting. This is my little fun story for right now. And again, it only took 2 years because it was like my first time manifesting and I didn't totally understand the process. But it works. Give it a shot. Give it a try. Don't give up. And when I say don't give up, I do mean still be okay with not getting it. But don't give up on manifesting in general. Happy manifesting!